So what are the big changes coming from Facebook in regards to real estate listings? Well, there's a lot of, rumors out there that real estate agents aren't going to be able to post real estate or advertise real estate listings on Facebook. And I'm here to tell you that's not exactly the case. In fact, I have really good news with exactly how this rule works and how it affects you, or maybe it doesn't affect you at all. So let's go ahead and jump in this video right now. Okay, so this is gonna be a really quick video, but basically there's a lot of what would you say? Misinformation and a lot of stuff going around out there. In fact, someone had brought it up and I was like, oh, that's not how I read it, but let me double check. And I double checked and I figured, let me make this really quick video to share with you what are the changes that are coming through Facebook right now, or not right now, but in 2023 regarding real estate listings and how it may or may not affect you. So one of the things that is affected by this main rule, or should I say the rumor out there, is that you're not going to be able to post real estate listings or properties or promote properties on Facebook through Marketplace or through your business page or anything else like that. And so there's a lot of concern of like, wait a second, why can I not promote my properties? And then this, in addition to another recent change that they've made regarding their special audiences, special category audiences, which affected housing as well. Well, most agents were not using the special ad categories or housing audiences to begin with. So if you weren't, which most weren't, you weren't affected by that. That's already kind of going away anyway. But that doesn't affect at all your ability to run ads using the special ad category, right? So that's one thing. The second thing that's happening is the restriction of ads using Marketplace. So not ads, but yeah, in a way, right? So let me go and show you the exact rule. So normally what happens here, right? If you go into Marketplace, you have the ability, right? You could be a Facebook page admin on an active dealership or real estate Facebook page. That's what you needed before. Not all pages are eligible to create listings. Now, the few pages I tested, I have access to, just were not eligible. If you have an eligible page, basically the way it would work is you would go into Facebook. So if you go to your page and go to Marketplace, most of you are going to get an error message that just says you're simply not eligible to do this. All right. Now, those of you who don't get an error message, or if you go to Marketplace, so let's say I'm on my profile here, I click on Marketplace, and then I click to go ahead and create a new listing. Let's say I put home for sale or rent. For some of you, you would actually have a drop-down box here where you could select not just your personal profile, but you can actually select what page you wanted to use to promote. Kind of like this one here, right? This person made a video filling this, and then they can have a drop down for different pages and profiles. As you can see, I do not have that because I don't have any eligible pages. You may not have it either. And if you don't have that, then this change doesn't affect you at all. This only affects you if, and this is posted right here on their article, starting January 30th, 2023, Marketplace will no longer support the ability to create real estate or rental listings using a Facebook business page. So what does that mean? Well, it's Marketplace specifically. They are not going to let you create a listing from your page. So let's dig into this a little bit more. But basically, they're no longer going to do that for sellers to create vehicle and real estate listings using the page, along with the inventory, et cetera, et cetera. However, the free person-to-person listings for vehicle, real estate, and rental listings will still be available in Marketplace. The ability to reach audiences via ads. This is a huge one, guys. This is huge. The ability to reach audiences via ads is not changing. We are simply changing how to distribute the inventory. So this is everyone that's affected. While the ability to post vehicle real estate listings from business pages no longer be available in Marketplace, right? You can still do it other ways. So how can you do that? Well, you can create Marketplace listings from your personal profile. which is basically what I showed you here, right? I can go in from my personal profile and I can go ahead and add marketplace. Guys, please be careful here when you're doing this. You have to be very careful with your description and what you're doing. If there's even a hint of discrimination or a hint of violation of any of the fair housing laws or anything like that, not only is your listing going to be taken down, but they may take away your entire access to marketplace altogether, which has happened to countless agents, and worst case, could get your account completely disabled. Most of the agents I know who had their accounts completely disabled had some trace back to marketplace. So just be very careful using marketplace if you're using this. Again, marketplace has nothing to do with Facebook ads. All right, nothing to do with Facebook ads, completely separate. So they go on to say you can do that or learn about Facebook for your real estate businesses. And then if you go into there, that's where you're basically gonna learn about building Facebook ads and all kinds of other stuff, right? So that's what they're basically gonna talk about there. And so you don't have to worry about it. So does this affect you or not? Unless you were posting to marketplace using your real estate page, it does not affect you. Most of you are not doing that anyway. If you were, then you're simply going to have to use your personal page. You no longer will be able to use that front or the business page. And the reason for this is because it was too easy for profiles just to create, random pages and random names and random everything. And then they could create listings and cars and all that stuff. And it just kind of bred all kinds of issues, from fraud to violations with fair housing and everything else. And so that's why they're removing that option. So anyway, hopefully you found this video helpful, and I hope for most of you were not affected by this change, but rest easy. You'll still be able to promote your properties using Facebook and Instagram just as you were before. All right, that's all for me, Wesley Rocha, creator and founder of LinkU and co-host of the Follow Up Genius podcast. All right, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.